So you just got tattooed and you absolutely hate it. What do you do now? Well, luckily it's 2024 and there are quite a lot of options for people who are unhappy with their tattoos. Now, unfortunately, you can't just like Control-Alt-Delete and get rid of that, but there are things that you can do to hopefully be happier with the tattoo that you've chosen. Now, your first option would be reworking the tattoo. So this option works really well if you don't absolutely hate the general piece. So if it's just faded or old, you're not happy with the colors, you can have an artist, either the same or another artist, basically take that design and rework it. So they're gonna like darken it up, they're gonna do different colors, they're gonna shade it better, and they're gonna freshen it up and make it slightly improved. This option only works, again, if you don't absolutely hate the original tattoo. Your second option is something called a cover-up. And a cover-up basically takes a busier, larger, darker, or brighter tattoo and puts it over top of an existing design. So if you have something like script and you want to cover it with a big flower, it's usually a pretty easy thing to do. But if you have a half sleeve of blackout tribal, you might have a bit harder of a time finding an artist that specializes and can comfortably cover this thing up with something that you'll be happy with. If you are looking to get a cover up, what I would recommend is to contact multiple artists in your area or around the area that you're willing to travel to, and sending them photos of the tattoo that you have and then giving them ideas on what you want. Have a bunch of different artists kind of take a look at it and see what they feel they can do, and then choose whichever artist you feel is the right one for you. Now, spending money on a cover-up is going to be very important because you do not want to cheap out on the wrong artist. It's going to be very hard to cover up a cover-up. So make sure if you're going to get a cover-up that you really investigate which artist is perfect for that specific task. Now, if the cover-up is something like I was suggesting, like a big black tribal piece, you have an option of something called laser tattoo removal to lighten the tattoo. Lightening a tattoo with tattoo laser removal sometimes takes as little as 2, 3, or 4 sessions, depending on the laser, to take the tattoo from the darkest it can be to quite a lot lighter, and that will allow you to put whatever you want over top. Another option would be with laser to just remove the tattoo entirely. This is completely possible depending on the skill of the laser tech, the quality of the laser, and of course the actual tattoo and how it was applied. So certain tattoos, if they're too deep or if they have scarring, will be much harder to remove. Now, laser tattoo removal will be the most expensive of these options because laser tattoo removal is inherently very expensive. So if you're looking for a budget option, potentially lasering it down 1 or 2 sessions and then covering it up would probably be the most cost-effective thing for you to do in order to be happy with your tattoos. Now, your last option is probably your most extreme option, and it is a blackout. So blacking out an area is exactly what it sounds like. It's you take black ink and you just cover the whole area. Now, a lot of times people just like the look of this, but usually if you see a blackout, it's because somebody is covering up a large area of tattoos that they didn't like. We're personally covering up my whole arms to then go back in over top of these with white, which I will keep you posted on how that works when we get that, because I feel like people are interested in that. But anyway, those are some of your options for tattoos that you are unhappy with. If you have other suggestions, please make sure to leave them in the comment section below.